We're here today with Fred on another episode of Ghana's Greatest. And Fred is a multi-talented man. He can do stuff. He can make things happen. And I was introduced to him some time ago because somebody thought he could really, make his dreams come true. And I think I was walking around talking about something very similar to what you do, talking about an art community sort of center or something like that. So I think that was along the lines of how I did come to meet Fred, and you've been busy ever since I've known you, and you look like you've been busy.
I'm always busy.
This whole time.
always. I find myself, otherwise I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So
sleep or working.
Yeah. Sleep or work.
Sleep or work. Oh my God.
I'm always on the runway, doing something, always doing something.
Yeah. I
Not
know.
intentionally, I just find myself so. So as you are saying, I'm busy. I'm that busy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're busy in all different kinds of things. So,
Sure.
Just take a moment, talk about yourself, what you do, and maybe as a topic about this space. Like, Fred, how did this place come to be? What's its history? Every time I come here, it looks different. I mean, so the remodeling and the vision is like a dynamic process. But where did this place begin? Can you tell us some story?
Yeah. Okay, yes, Anansi House. Currently Anansi House. A house that is dreaming to have a whole lot of artists like myself, so we can come together and then do something powerful for you guys. So here was kind of a refuse dump, should I say so? Because people just throw stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
People bath and then they just dump stuff, a whole lot of things. And then I was teaching earlier. After school, I was teaching. Then during my teaching, I thought I could do something else to get extra money.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this space, and it happens to be my mom's. And then we are just dumping refuse. Not only us, people also dumping. So I thought of clearing the space and then do something to sell. Yeah, I thought after lectures, after school, I can come and then sell some few stuff. So I engaged myself. I started cleaning here and then put a small structure up to start selling. And then in the cost of that, I'll need to be here and then sell. And then at a point in time, I realized I'm just being closed, just within here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just selling. Nothing is really going on. And you can't go out because once you go out, someone calls, I want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And then that stuff. So I'll need to just hold on, just to kind of hold on thing. Because I need to go out and then get those information. There are a lot of stuffs going on, and then Fred is just here. So I needed to just stop and then go back to teaching, drive small to see town.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm back to organize the place up for something good I've been into, which is art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the story of this place and then what you're about doing and all that.
Wow.
In short.
Okay, so Was this structure even here when people were just dumping here?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just
It was just all
all
dump.
damp, like
All damp.
all of this space.
Okay.
Right from the gates, including here,
Wow.
a whole lot of mess. And I need to clean. I'm still cleaning.
You're still cleaning.
Yeah, I'm still
every
cleaning.
time. Every time I come, you're still cleaning
I'm still
too.
cleaning. So that's it. It was a bad place and it's getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
And
know-
there's even a garden now.
Yeah, it's
Which
a
I don't
garden
think
now.
was there when the
No,
refuge
it wasn't.
was there.
It wasn't. Here was a place you wouldn't like to sit,
Hmm.
but people are rushing to come now,
Wow.
and it's yet to become a better place.
Hmm.
Sure,
Hmm.
there are bigger things coming.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I know you've tried a few things, a few events to bring people here.
Sure.
Do people understand what you're doing? Do people understand that you want a sort of community center to be born out of this location?
Only few.
Okay.
Only few.
What's that like?
Few, because with those, especially in my community, I'll need to start with them.
Hmm.
And maybe what I have for them, I'm just thinking maybe it's bigger than them,
Hmm.
because they patronize somewhere and then it stops.
Mhm.
Like for instance, there was this spade match organized.
That's right.
Yeah, and then it was to go on. Everything
Hmm.
went through. We sat, all the team leaders
Okay. Okay.
came and then we sat, willing. We sat and then had a meeting
Hmm.
on how the program could be a successful one.
Yeah.
Then at the deadline, by the time they are supposed to
Hmm.
do their payments,
Okay.
as in the fee registration,
Hmm.
they all delayed, all of them.
Yeah.
There were 6 as then. Only one team got paid,
Okay.
was paid the day before the event.
Oh.
But I still need to make it come up.
Yeah.
So with that one team, I still had the vim
Mhm.
just to make it happen.
Yeah.
Most of the times it would have just gone off, because even that one team, who is it going to play with?
Probably
It's one
other
team.
teams.
Yeah, no, the day before, it was to come on Sunday, and then Saturday, only one team has registered.
Mhm.
But Sunday morning, I went ahead to get organized myself. I went to picking chairs, all that.
Cool.
Then the other 5 teams came in
Mhm.
with their money. Good.
Mhm.
So the program can now go on.
Yeah.
Then, as saying, we're preparing to get seated.
Mhm.
They are now coming with their own rules outside what we talked of.
Okay.
And then that can't happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't make that happen.
Mhm.
At a point in time, there was a friend who was saying I should just make sure, just let it go on.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel that would help. It's not going to help, because it will go against me, and then it's a total disrespect for me. Like we sat and then we discussed and then something over. So we are still trying to bring up events and all that stuff. Maybe this time around I won't focus so much on my area, because it happens to be like they don't understand me so well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe as time goes on, they will.
Sure.
Maybe.
And yeah, and probably different crowds have different culture of attitude,
Sure.
right? Yeah, I'm just sure that the Spades guys would be different than like some JSS kids doing some
sure.
face painting or something.
Sure.
I don't know of the different things that could go on here. I could see how but I see you need like a gentleman culture here. You need there's a lot of potential. So this is just like one attempt.
Sure.
But-
Sure.
But you got a better experience recently because you were with the soccer gala.
Yes, green effects.
Yeah, Green Effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did it go there? What was that collaboration experience like?
Oh, it was good. It's green effects. 2 of the main guys are they are my boys and they are my friends. Yeah, so they thought someone who is kind of also an event organizer can, me being part of their team will make the program come off very well. And it came off very well.
It did.
Yes, it did. It was bigger than we imagined. All the organizers, because that program was to be a curtain raiser towards a bigger program. And then this one was even looking like the main program. So that program went super well, even beyond what we were expecting. It was so good. So good.
A lot of enthusiasm. Nice
And
turnout.
I learned a lot. For now, here is being cleared up, as you are saying, and then at times it feels nothing is going on. It's because I can't do everything alone. I'm trying my best to recruit people, but I'm wishing to get people who are into it just like I'm into it, because no one is sponsoring me. I'm sponsoring myself to be home and then to do this, which is a bit difficult, but we are still doing it. So at times I need to get people in, and what is delaying that is I need to know them very well. I need to make sure they are into it so they come, and then as they are coming, I need to make sure they'll be okay. Sometimes if I know they are so passionate, I won't think so much about them being okay, because them doing it, they are okay. Right? But at times, we need to help them with some transportation. If someone comes in, the person needs to feel comfortable, need to drink water, appreciate people who are helping you and all that stuff. So that is what is delaying, but I know we are going to be good.
You need elves.
Yes.
Yeah,
I need
like happy workers.
Yes, it's not to work on the place as at now.
Okay.
The place isn't in its best state, but there's a whole lot of things that can go on already. Yeah, and then maybe the people, and then some few resources like tools, and then finance to make sure people are doing that stuff. Yeah, sponsorship, and then people willing to work with.
Right on.
Yeah. Once we have that, we'll be so good. We are coming up with a whole lot of powerful stuff.
Right on.
Powerful stuff. But I can't do it alone. So I need you guys to jump in. Let's come on board. Let's team up and then push that thing up.
And I think there's quite a lot of skills that you could share with anybody who does come on board.
Sure.
Is that right?
Sure.
Talk
There
about what you do.
There is a whole lot I'm capable of doing a whole lot. Sound engineering, video production, like media production, talking of text, photo, video, and all that for. I'm good at it. Handy stuff like clay work, ceramic, chain, weaving, that stuff. All good. Like so. So once it's about art, I think I will hang in somewhere for you. Yeah, once it's about both performing and visual. I'm quite knowledgeable.
Yeah.
In almost all the disciplines.
Right.
Almost.
Right.
Almost.
Yeah.
Knowledgeable.
Well, sure, because there's painting.
There is painting. I've specified and I've specified on screen shooting and printing. That I have certificates for. And then ceramics as well. Those are the ones I have certificates for. Okay. And then computer, this basic computer office, I have certificates for them as well. But outside certificates, there are a lot of capabilities I've learned for myself, and then anyone willing to work with the house will definitely tap in, and I will tap into this as well.
Right on.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot of skills in the house. There are even more that I don't even know for myself, because at times I try hands on new stuff, and then it may not come out so good, but most of the times it ends up being better than what a newbie should come up with. So we are good, but we feel people coming on board will push the whole thing up, and then we'll get much better.
Yeah,
sure. Actually, I've taught arts in school, and I've taught computer. So there are a lot of people who who will know me as a teacher. And then as you are coming in, if you are to learn, you will learn. If you are to teach, you will teach.
So you've just sort of led yourself through learning these multiple disciplines.
Sure.
Your carpentry, your painting.
Yeah.
You took some course for maybe ceramic and computer stuff.
Sure.
But really, you're navigating the world of skills so that you could equip yourself to do everything that needs to be done.
Sure.
Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. And at times, it's not intentional, but I feel it has been part of what I am now. At a point in time, as I was saying, I was teaching ICT, and I need to leave the school for a course. I had a friend put me on a course for lifting, so I needed to make some quick time to learn that. Just because that was the opportunity, I needed to quickly learn that as well. So I need to leave there, and then when I got back, there was someone who was taking my place. As in teaching ICT, and the school likes me. Every school I've worked with, every school, they wish I would just come back. Yes. So I need to work with them. They want me to work with them. And the space there was for creative arts and then BDT, which creative arts I would love to teach because I'm all of art. BDT, a bit more professional. But
what is BDT?
BDT, be basic design and technology.
Oh.
In JHS
nice.
school.
Oh, okay.
They learn home economics, visual arts, and pre-technical skills.
Is that standard?
Yeah.
Or is that?
It's a basic
curriculum.
Thing.
Everybody
does that. Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
When you get to JHS2, you pick which of the three you want to specify.
It's an elective.
Yes, an elective.
An elective.
Sure,
okay.
So I needed to teach them.
I went to school.
It's an elective.
An elective. Okay, yeah. I know that word.
So I needed to handle that concept. I handled that subject, and then I did. So I got some experience from there. You need to better the subject before you teach. So I need to spend time and then master myself. And then I had a brother who is also doing carpentry, so I follow sometimes, and then that's helped me to teach. And then teaching that has got me that skill. So I didn't think of teaching that, but I needed to. And then as I did, I think it has paid me off so well. And that has added up to the multi-discipline thing.
Yeah. So what do you think are some of the biggest or best lessons you've learned in this journey from clearing a place, setting up a dojo, and then putting a dream with it? What's some of the biggest lessons you've learned in this process?
Lessons. So you see, with lesson, it's a bit of personal because it has to do with your circumstance. Circumstances matter, and your environment matters as well. I would say in general, just be focused and then keep slow and then focus at whatever you are doing. It's just that I've learned. Just slow, but you know what you are looking for, and then with that alone, and then be patient, have some time, understand nature, because there are some things you want and they won't come. There are some things that are not for you. Yeah, so just don't force yourself. Don't force things. Yeah, don't force things. Don't need to force things. Yeah. Someone will say it calls for laziness. It's quite different from that. You do, but you don't force. It's different. You do your parts you think you should do in your capacity, and then relax for nature to take its course. And then if you are working like that, you will be so disappointed, and then you just see yourself going there, getting slow, but you see yourself getting there. Just slow, but you get there. And that is the biggest lesson I've learned, and I would like to. The rest will be based on your circumstances. your mental ways you think and all that stuff.
Right. Right.
So that's my lesson for them. They should just keep slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Do you have any other messages, maybe for your larger community in Ashaman or greater people in Ghana or, worldwide, anybody across
Sure.
the pond? Something you want to put out there?
We should try our best to grow. We should keep growing. And then I would say we only grow when we learn. You grow when you learn. Growth is not actually, it may be related to height and size and all that, but grow as in mature, yeah. And you can be in any circumstance and you still be learning. You can be sitting down quietly and be learning. Just learn, and the more you learn, the better you become. We all want to become better, and then we should keep learning. As you learn, you become better. Slow and steady with it.
Slow and steady.
With
Keep
it.
learning.
Yes, keep learning. But make sure you subscribe.
And make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.